Golf course, stealth camping. Oh yes, you know what I'm talking about. Right. Right, private land this. Oh, you bucket. Nearly slipped over. Just need to get it up. That's open. Bloody hell. That'll ding dong do for this mandingo. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. It's Saturday night and thank you for joining me on another serious stealth camp. Tonight I'm looking at camping on a golf course. Well, in some bushes at the side of it, but I'm going to be in the grounds where I shouldn't be, if you know what I'm talking about. It's not the first time I've done a golf course stealth camp. I've done one before, over a year ago, with little Schmick, the human dorsal fin. But different golf course, different town, you better believe it is. I've been looking on Google Earth this morning, so I've got a good idea where I'm going to go in some bushes, but I'm going to have to climb over a barbed wire fence just through them bushes, guys. There's also a barbed wire fence runs all the way around. That's the golf course on the other side. I'm going to have to get over the fence along here somewhere. Hopefully we can find a decent spot. I'm not cutting any fence, I'm not going to damage anything. I'm just looking for a spot where I can get over without ripping my underpanty girdle, if you know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm going to have to walk along the golf course for a couple of minutes before I safely make it into the bush dingo, and fingers crossed I can find a little spot big enough for the old tenteroonie. Once we get there, if we do, we've got some beers. We've got some whaskey. You know it makes total sense, mandingos. We've got some food to Cluke, the old Captain Klukski. And you know the score, mandingos. On the Blot Outdoor Show, we will be talking loads of shite, as usual. Yes, this is a stealth camp. It definitely is a stealth camp. But if I can manage to get on, it's almost got that feel. I'm having to be quiet because there could be people playing golf just through there. And if the hear is, I'm stealth camping on a golf course, I'm going to be busted blood vesseled. Sorry guys, my asthma has been playing havoc this last couple of days. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I don't want to get busted blood vesseled if anyone hears us. But although it's going to be a stealth camp, it's going to have that wild camp kind of feeling where I can just sit and relax in a nice location. And it's just what I need, because I've had some threatening messages. I've had this so-called hard case apparently looking for me. Some big tough skinhead called Gaz, I think he's called. Anyway, I'll read the message later on and I'll tell you more about it. It'll give us something to have a bit crack on about. You better believe it will. Yeah. The message was basically saying, I'll tell you quickly, I'm looking for you and I'm going to find you when you're stealth camping. But like I say, we'll talk more about that when we get in the spot and get all set up. Let's have a look down here, round there, see if we can get through. I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. You see guys, barbed wire fence all the way around. And there's the golf course through there. I can't see anyone playing. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up. Can you hear? I can hear music blasting away. So it's like it's after 7 PM now. So I'm expecting it to be the last golfers coming round. Maybe they're just blasting a bit of music with it being quiet. You wouldn't normally get away with doing that, would you, on a golf course? But I don't think I can get over here. I mean, I can, if I really want to. It's a bit dodgy with this heavy backpack on. But the bushes I'm looking at getting is like over there. A few minute walk over there and you go down the bank and then into the bushes quickly. That's what I've seen on Google Earth. Let's have a look along here. See if there's a better way to get in and see if we can see where that music's coming from. The old music. Just hoping there's a break in the fence here, guys. You normally do find a little break in the fence where the young'uns has been hanging around. And that music's getting louder as I'm coming over here. Right, no break in the fence, but it's happy dingoes as they say in the doing. I can easily get over there. Doesn't look like there's any golfers left, so I'm not sure if there's a group of young'uns getting on the golf course and they're hanging around, drinking and blasting the music. That's an absolute nightmare. That's my worst nightmare for stealth camping. I'd rather there be golfers still on, because I could get on, I can hide here and I can time it right, and when the court's clear, get in the old bush dingo. But if there's a bunch of young'uns hanging around, you know what it is? You can plan everything, you can work everything out, how you think's going to go, and you can make little things up in your head where if this goes wrong, I can do that. And then sometimes all your planned dingoes go straight out the window. My fan dingoes. That music sounds like it's coming from where I need to be as well. Anyway, I'm going to get this bag off, chuck it over the fence, get myself over. I think I'll just leave my bag down there. Oh, can you hear that music, man? Ah, nightmare. Right, get my bag off, put it down there, and let's case the joint. Rice. Right, folks, I was just about to step out the bush and have a look round there and see if the coast's clear. I think that music's coming from outside the golf course, so that's a good thing. But behind the camera, along that footpath and round to the left, behind the bushes over there, I can hear voices, 2 men talking. So I don't know if it's like the groundsman. I haven't got a clue. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else playing golf now, so I'm guessing it's people at work here. So the last thing I want to do is go marching over there, over the nice grass, and get rumbleoed. There, can you hear? Can you hear? Shh. At first I thought there was someone looking for us on this private land, like the landowner or whatever. But it's coming from that part of the golf course. You know, when we came walking down in the first place, and I said the golf course is behind the bushes, it's coming from there. So I don't know, it could be someone getting the last round of golf in before it shuts, or the groundsman. I'm gonna have to lie low, play it cool, the old cool and the gangbang. I'll bring you back when the course clear and we're ready to make a move for it. My mouth is as dry as a nun snatcher, Rooney. Right. Someone's coming. Shit. Yep. 2 blokes, guys. Came round. Last knockings. Playing golf. Well, obviously they're playing golf. They're not playing table tennis. So we'll let them play. Hopefully they're the last ones. Give it 5 Winnie Mandelas. As you can see through the bush there, guys. Yeah, give it 5 minutes, let them get down the bottom, and then we'll make a move for it. Whew. It all adds to the excitement of a stealth camp. You know, makes sense. Right. Midges all over. Oh yes, my spam dingoes. Them blokes have still got one more shot to get into the green. And then they could have a couple of shots each before they put the pink or the brown. If you know what I'm talking about. So I might as well have a nice little beer or lager. I had a right thirst on. It's really warm, but as you've seen, there's midges all over. And I don't want to get bit. So I'm going to have to sweat it out. Oh, I thought I heard like a golf buggy there. You know, when you get the groundsman's coming round. Jeez, man, dingoes. Cruise camp or brewed in Seville. And I don't care what you say about the Italians, they do make a nice beer. You know it makes sense. Right guys, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. Hopefully when I finish this half of Candingo, pardonski, them blokes has teed off again. They've made like a tree and split and we can get down to our camping spot. Then we've got to hope we can find a pitch for the tent. But we always do, don't we? Bicycles. Just making sure the coast is clear, guys, before I get my bag on and we make a move for it. Well, I'm not going to get a better chance than this. Come on then, guys, let's get cracking. Come on, the mandingos. Me waters fell out me bag, Dad. I've got it. We'll just stick round the edge. I should blend in with my camouflage camping equipment. Stick to the perimeter. Right, let's just stop again and make sure there's no one around, because all it takes is one worker, pardonski, to be walking round and I'm busted blood vesseled. Right, I want to be in these bushes somewhere over here. I want to take you first so you can actually see how close I am to the golf course. That's where them blokes has just teed off to, down to that green there, and then from there they'll have went off. This might be about the halfway stage, and then all the way back down to the clubhouse. How are them? Let's have a look over here. I might have to get my bag off and have a mooch about. One last look. Make sure I haven't been spot dingoed. Nah, no one around. Oh, look at this, man. It's all nettles. I've brought my tarp to put down first, and then I can put my tent on top. Right guys, I've said this before. This is why, if you're looking at getting a stealth camping, go out during the week, check the place out, and you won't run into this problem. Obviously I'm a professional stealth camper. I'm used to dealing with these situations. Right, this doesn't look too bad. Obviously it's full of stingy nettles and weeds and shit, but like I said, I've got my tarp, so look, I'm sweating like a fat lass from Stoke-on-Trent in a Benidorm discotheque. I need to get this bag off. I need to get a drink of water. This'll have to do. It'll ding dang do for this Mandingo. I'll put my tarp down there, get the tent up on top of it. That's just going to protect the bottom of anything sharp coming through and nettles. Look, they could still come through, but any little helps. Everyone's a winner at Winners, as they say in the back streets of Belfast. I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela when I'm getting set up. Right. Yes, Mandingos. I'm on my third Candingo of Cruise Campo. Lovely Italian beer. You better believe it is, Mandingos. Can you hear that music blasting here? I don't know where it's coming from. There must be some sort of event or something over there. I know you've got that Rayton Meadows arena thing. I don't know if there's a rave on, a party on. Yes, it's probably going to ruin my video. It's going to get copyrighted, but there's nothing I can do about it, guys. The snout I can do about it, if you know what I'm talking about, snout. These is going down really nice with it being so warm. It's probably even warmer in the bushes here. It's like being inside the what's that world famous rainforest called? The old Amazoniac. It's like being in that Amazoniac rainforest. I'm sweating. I might lose a few pounds. I might lose a few pundinkies. I think I've lost a few pounds lately, guys. I've still been eating the same shite as I do. Must just been a bird or something. Yeah, I'm still eating the same food and all that, but I do eat well. Mrs. Blott cooks me some lovely meals, but I think all that extra hiking is probably just getting a few pound off these trousers. OEX hiking and camping trousers. I couldn't get them on a few months ago. You know, when you're trying to pull them up and you're just like, oh my god, if I try and walk up some stairs with these on, I'm going to split my difference. But yeah, I'm getting them on. They're still a little bit tight, you know, and you've got to go like that. Oh. You know, and you got to do that in stretchy pants. But yeah, they're not too bad. If I lose another 2 or 3 pound, they'll be fitting like a glove. Like a glove. You better believe it. At least when I'm sitting without the camera on, I can sit and chill with the music on. Yes. Here we go, Mandingos. Let's get this party started. What was I telling you about earlier on the way in? Swap hands. This selfie stick is quite heavy. Oh, I was telling you about someone looking for us. Yeah, I got some nasty messages. I was telling you on the way in, wasn't I? A skinhead called Gaz. I've just had a look at the messages there about 15 minutes ago. And he's called Gary Baldy. Yeah, just says, I'm looking for you, Mandingo. I'm after you. I think it might have something to do with, you know, the nice man. They're not called nice, they're called nice. And the bourbon man or the bourbon man, they're not called bourbons, they're not called bourbons, they're called bourbons. I think that's got some connection to do with them. Obviously, them two's had a slap. They're a couple of pussies, I wasn't worried about them. But apparently this Garibaldi lad, he's a big skinhead. And I think they must have paid him or something like that to try and do me in. Look, I've never claimed to be a hard man, but I'm not scared or anything like that. But when I'm coming out camping, do you know what I mean, guys? I'm not just going to leave myself wide open for someone to come and find us. So tonight's camp, before we get things sorted out, because I'm quite happy to meet up one-on-one. This is like a perfect, I'm laying low. It's still a stealth camp because I'm on a golf course. As you've seen, there were still people playing golf when we got here. But no one's going to find me here, guys. I'm totally out the way. I'm almost like in the wilderness because the golf course shut. I'm in the bush dingo, a massive golf course with no one around. There's a rave going on over there. So it's happy dingoes, as they say in the south of France. Yes, man, dingoes. I thought I'd just, you loyal subscribers, follow me every week on my journeys. So I like to keep you up to date with what's going on. So does anyone know him? I'm guessing he's from the Sunderland area or roundabout the Sunderland area. Maybe he's Durham, Newcastle, Gateshead, South Shields, you know, Hartlepool, Middlesbrough, Darlington. Who knows, man, dingoes? I think he's from the northeast. Gary Baldy, he's called. Big lad. I think he's on the roids, if you know what I'm talking about, man, dingoes. Skinhead. Apparently he's looking for us. Why I'm bothered? Bring it on, Gary Baldy, son. You know it makes sense. Right, guys, I'm going to finish the rest of this canned dingo off. I still need to put all my gear inside the tent. I've just been taking my time. There's no Ian rush. I need to lay all my gear out. My foil mat, sleeping bag, airbed and all that shite. Right, when I bring it back, I'll have everything set up and I'm going to show you the rest of my drinks. There's a bloody fly. Ant. There was a bloody ant biting away on my hand. I could feel it for about half a minute. Yeah, when I bring it back, I'm going to show you all my food and drink and all that shite. You know, it makes total sense. Ants. Proper number 12. Apple flavour from Scotland's flavoured son, Conor McGreg's. I don't know why, guys, but the midges have just started picking up big time. I was just about to show you me setup and all my food and drink, but let's get out the bush, the old kid bush, for a few minutes, for a few secondas, Neil Sadakas. Oh, I should be safe now. I don't want to push me luck too much, but we should be okay now. Oh yes, man, dingoes. Oh, this is miles better out here. It's cooler. There's no midges, there's no ants. Just stretch my legs, guys. Still gotta be careful. You never know. You could have security mooching around, making sure there's no one sneaks on during the night, like this mandingo. What a place to spend the night, guys, on a serious stealth camp. Not being a coward, but just keeping a low level stealth camp away from Garibaldi. I don't want any trouble. I'm a family guy. I'm a little bit like Peter Griffin, if you know what I'm talking about. I've got his figure. Look at this man, dingoes. This is what stealth camping's all about. Sometimes you get rewarded with being on a beautiful stealth camping location like this. Next week I could be back to camping next to human turd and rat traps. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this. Class. Right, I don't want to push me luck too much. Let's get back to Camp Mandingo. There's going to be no cameras, is there, around the golf course? I wouldn't have thought so, unless it was some gate, really posh, exclusive golf course, you know, for the rich and famous. That's really nice, by the way. I'll tell you who it's from very soon when I show you all my stuff. I've lost track of where I am. Here we go, guys. And there's just one thing I want to say when we go in as well. Look, you can see there's a walking track, so it's like it's a place where people quite often walk in, and then you've got this gap. That's what made me find this spot. Yeah, so when I was sitting in my seat before we went for that little mooch, Linden Gooch, I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking, that's not just the smell of like the trees and, you know, being in the outdoors. That smells like human piss. Yes, guys, that track as you come down is a well-worn track, and where we are camping here, I think we're about at the halfway stage on the golf course. Maybe it's not quite the halfway stage, but I'm pretty close. This is definitely the spot where the golfers come for a slash garden. You know, they might have a couple of pints down the clubhouse, or a couple of cups of tea or coffee, and by the time they get up here, they're bursting, and this is definitely where they come. So typical of this Mandingo to be camping next to old man's piss. Oh my goodness. But that won't stop this Mandingo. If you've been watching me long enough, you know I've camped next to human shite. I've had it on my Candingo. Oh, brother, human shite, brother, brother.
Hey, our Ashley, human shite. Well, I see, I wouldn't believe it. Hey, our Tracer, our Tracer, human shite, and old man's piss. You complete bastard, you. It stinks of crab pit.
What the hell's going on here? I'm going through all different TV characters. I'm losing the plot. I've only had a few little shots of proper number 12 apple flavour from Scotland's favoured son, Conor McGregor, and I'm absolutely losing my marbles. But that's what it's all about, guys, on the Blood Outdoor Show. Good times, good laughs, camping with a nice stench of human piss. Yes, I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, I'm not content unless I've got a smell of Kathmandu or human piss. You better believe, Mandingos, I'm going to have a few more shots of this. This time, when I bring you back, I will show you all my stuff. Right. Sorry, folks. I know I said I was going to show you all my shit when I bring you back. If you know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. But I'm trying to get a good thumbnail for the video. So I'm looking at getting down on that green there. Obviously you get brave when you've had a few beers and a few whiskeys, and I think that's what's happening now. But yeah, I'm literally walking down here now to get a thumbnail, and that's the thumbnail you're probably going to see for tonight's video. You know, makes sense, Mandingos? Oh shit, I can't find my spot. I've been talking to young Chris for about half an hour on the old phone dingo, third messenger, and I've lost my bearings. I think this might be it. Let's check it out, guys. Young Chris is coming out with me next week on a wild camp. I think Cowboy Chris has already got planned dingoes, mandingos. So young Chris's friend Tony, Big T, will be coming out. Hopefully they've got the guitars out. Oh yes, we are here. We are here, mandingos. You better believe we are. Ricicles. Oh yes, this is what I'm talking about, mandingos. Conor McGregor's Scottish famous proper number 12 apple flavour. Later on we'll do a review on this and I'll tell you who sent me this. You know, makes sense. It's time to have a little snack, Bernie. Let's get some salami, cheese. Not bad. Let's try some of this. Get a little bit of cheese on there, guys. A little bit of biscuit. Oh, it's getting a bit chilly now, guys. I think it's time to get inside the old Tendingo. I'm not looking for brownie points on how hot or cold it is. No, sirree. Dregs of society of whaskey there. We have got garlic and herb, chicken, and some bundingos and the old pansexual, beef and vegetable video nasty, shorty biscuits, Italian ham dingo, grazing platter, the old grazing Seb Blatter is well and truly mangled. The old Graham crangled. Oh yes. Come on then, guys. Let's get in. I'll bring you back in a few nail sedakas. Oh yes, mandingos, you know what time it is. Whaskey time. Proper number 12. Apple. Irish whaskey, not Scottish. I'm only joking, guys. From Stu, Mike and Aaron. You better believe it. Proper number 12. Apple. Let's get this popped in. Not the old famous Cub Dingo. I'm forgetting it. We will have to do with my plastic coffee cup, guys. You better believe it. But it's better than snout. You better believe it is, guys. It's better than snout, if you know what I'm talking to snout. And let's get the old bigger Rooney in it. Oh, like it has got a crisp apple smell about it. State the obvious, guys, but you know, I'm doing a whaskey review and I've got to state the obvious if the obvious is very stated. If you know what I'm stating about,
when it comes to obvious kind of stuff. But as well as apple, maybe a slight little bit of honey, yeah? But a big, fresh, green apple, sniff dingo, snifferoonie, with a little bit honey. Let's give that a swirl around. My pansexuality's a little bit different than using the famous Cub Dingo. The famous Cub Dingo is legendary. I thought I'd put it in my bag. I know I've left it on my kitchen bench. That's just the way it goes, guys. Yeah, there's a little bit of honey in there, mixed in with the green apple. But also a few mild spices. Nothing extreme, just a few mild spices. And also, let's give another sniffer, Rooney. Let's give another little swirl around to unleash a sniffer, Rooney. I'm struggling, guys. Oh, like a normal type of Scotch whaskey, I was going to say, but it's Irish whaskey. I know I joked on earlier on and I said, Conor McGregor, Scotland's favourite son. I know he's Irish, guys. It's just the way I am. I like to have a laugh. I like a bit of a laugh and a joke on the Blotted Door Show. But yeah, you've got that Scotch whaskey, Irish whaskey, sniff dingo, with a little bit honey and a definite red apple sniff dingo. Come on, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Tricycles. Yeah. Do you know what? I've actually reviewed number 12 twice before, and what I got there was a proper number 12 whaskey, and it's as pure and it's as simple as that, guys. Yeah. Now, I don't ever think I've given it a big score before. And the two times I've reviewed it, I think I'll give it something like a 6.5 and a 7. But that is very enjoyable indeed, with the orange flavouroonie. And I could sit with a full bottle of that all night long, in the famous words of Tony Blair. You better believe I could. It's very enjoyable. I didn't even know you could get that. So a big fat Megasaurus, thank you to Stu, Mike and Aaron for that. Thank you so much. It's really, really nice. It's a summer drink. If you get your hands on that, a little bit of whaskey, Conor McGregor apple flavour, with a little bit ice. Oh my goodness, you couldn't get better. So getting back to the flavouronies, yeah, a obvious big fat Megasaurus apple flavour mixed in with like a Irish or Scotch type of obvious whaskey flavour, a little bit honey, some mild spices, dare I say, the slightest little bit of Jerry cinnamon. I'm probably wrong, but I am getting like a little bit coming through there. It's very nice, guys. It's very nice. And I didn't really think it would be much better than the bog standard Conor McGregor proper number 12, Scotland's favourite son, if you know what I'm talking about. But it is just with a little bit of apple flavour. It has actually made it a lot better. So I'm going to give it a big fat mega solid. A solid 8. Tell you what, I'm going to give it more than 8 because I've actually really enjoyed it. I was only going to say a straight 8. I'm going to give it 8.2. You better believe I am, Mandingos. Where's the bottle? Here we go, guys. Proper number 12 Irish apple. I'm going to give that 8.2. Oh yes, 8.2 out of 10 dingo mandingos. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, Mandingo, get your words out. Start again. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Rice. Garlic and herb chickens smell absolutely unreal. I'm sorry guys if this isn't the most exciting stealth camping video ever. It's just been a nice chilled out one for this Mandingo, and that's just the way it goes. As they say in the gay bars of San Francisco, you better believe they do. This is certainly going to be a male fit for a Mandingo. Yes, folks. Enjoy a nice drop of red while the chicken is cooking away, the old Chicorni waver. Cheese Mandingos. Shouldn't be long. I'm just making sure it's cooked all the way through. It's probably cooked now already. But there's no Ian rush, guys. There's no Ian rush. I'm enjoying a nice little drop of red. The old red dingo. When I bring you back, we will be having some nice chicken bapparoonies. The old bee bapaloobas. We'll be getting stuck in and doing some serious Borussia Mönchengladbach bites. Yes, folks. Get that in there. In the old Bundingo. You better believe it. No time for messing about, guys. Two nice garlic chicken and herb sarnies. Let's get the camera stood up on the tripod and get stuck right in. Yes, look at that. A thing of beauty. Oh yes, folks. Time to do some Scran Daniels. The old Jack Scaniels. Do you know what I'm talking about? We have got a couple of garlic and herb chicken sarnies. Look at that. Steaming in some nice brown Bundingo. Oh, it's nice and soft, that meat. Wow. I definitely could have cooked that a lot quicker. It's been cooked for quite a while. And I dragged it on. But I always do that when I'm cooking meat. You probably ruin it sometimes, don't you? Definitely when it's a steak. People say, you know, you shouldn't have a steak well done. It should just be like cooked for a few little Winnie Mandelas. But I always worry about food poisoning. I know that's not the case with a steak. Some people only cook it for a few seconds either side. And when it comes to chicken, the old chickoni waver, you want to make sure it's cooked all the way through. And that certainly is. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely tremendous. Wow. Ah, yes. Look at that, guys. Oh, yes. Absolutely unreal. Oh. Sorry, guys, about my table manners. I'm not a total pig, you know. If I was sat in a restaurant, I would be prim and proper. But when you're just camping like this, you've just got to dive in and you've just got to munch and glide back away like there's nobody watching, if you know what I'm talking about. And that's exactly what I do. Oh. Wow. That must be the greatest chicken sandwich I've ever had, guys. Unreal. Oh, absolutely unreal. Chicken with garlic and herbs. Oh. It's late. It's that time of night when I finish this. It's time to jump in the old sleeping bag sexual. And what a perfect time to do it. Like I've said to you loads of times before, get that nice hot meal in you. Warm the old body core. Body core. Body core. Dirty cash, I want you. No, I mean, guys, get in there. Sleeping bag wrapped around you. You're all nice and warm inside. You can see where I'm coming from, can't you? It really does make a difference. And it has got very chilly over this last hour and a half. I was sweating earlier on. It's got a little bit chilly, and I haven't brought out like me warm. You know, normally I show you, oh, I've got me down jackets and me down trousers and slippers, me warm coat to put on. I've got nothing like that tonight. because it was boiling when I came out. So, yeah. Oh, look at this mandingos. Well, while I'm doing a bit munching glabok on this, I'm going to take this massive chance now to say a big fat ginormous thank you to all you absolute legends who have supported my channel, the Z-Blot Outdoor Show, over this last week. Honestly, guys, if you've watched long enough, you'll have heard me say this over and over again. If you're new to the channel, in the coming weeks you'll see me saying this over and over again. I never ever ask anyone to buy me a coffee. Every video I always put a little bit of writing on for 12 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever it is, saying if you want to support the Brit Outdoor Show, there's a link in the comment section, you can buy me a coffee, and that's it. But you don't have to do that. That's a massive bonus for me if you do that. Just watching this video, that's all you've got to do. And thank you so much. If you're watching, thank you so much, you absolute legends. If you can spend 5 seconds just to give me a thumbs up, oh yes, it's very much appreciated. And if you can spend another 30 seconds to leave me a comment, oh yeah, it's very much appreciated indeed, my fan sexualities. It really does help the channel. If you give a thumbs up and leave a comment, it really does help the channel. But for all you absolute legends who have bought me a coffee over this last week, I'd just like to say thank you so much. Each and every one of you is absolute legend. It's very much appreciated, my fan sexualities. You better believe it is. And there's your names down there and down there. You're like, what do I say? I kind of put words to it sometimes, how kind people can be. You're absolute bunch of legends. That's the best way I can say it, guys. Bunch of legends. You know what makes sense. There you go then, guys. I'm going to finish this Chicorny Weaver. What is it? A Chicorny Weaver Sarnie? That's the best way I can describe it, being from the northeast of England. A Chicorny Weaver Sarnie. Very nice indeed. When I bring you back, I'll be tucked up in my sitting bag and we will say bonjour. Right. Yes, folks. It is 2:10 in the morning. It's time to get some shut-eye. I am absolutely bush-dingoed. The old Kate Bush. We have done the whaskey review. Conor McGregor, Scotland's favourite son. Apple version Van Dyke. The old Apple version Van Dyke of proper number 12. We've had a nice meal. 2 Chicorny Weaver Sarnies. Lovely. Absolute meal. Fit for the mandingo. And I am absolutely shattered. It's not cold. I've just got this hat on. It's like a comfort thing, guys. I like to put this on for bed. It makes me feel all nice and cosy and wrapped up, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I've managed to get some footage good enough for a video. Like I said right at the very start of this video, I just wanted a nice, chilled out, relaxing stealth camp. Almost like a wild camp. I'm on the run. I wouldn't say on the run. I'm willing to meet up face to face. But you guys know, I was looking for a stealth camp away where no one can find me. Gary Baldy, some big, hard, tough case called Gaz with a skinhead. His real name is Gary Baldy. Apparently, he's looking for me. I don't give a shit, but I just wanted to get out the way. Gary Baldy, if you're looking my son, if you're watching, if you can hear me, I will meet up with you anytime down on the seafront, same beach, and we will take it out on each other, man to man. You better believe it. Right, guys, that's enough of me talking shite. I'll bring you back in the morgen. Bonjour. Rice. Good morning, Mandingos. 8:30. I'm feeling a little bit rough this morning. I normally wake up quite fresh, considering I've had a few beers and whaskies, but yeah, I've got a little bit of a bad head, and I'm busting for a Slash Gordon. I was going to lie in till 9, but I've heard people walking past. Obviously, it's going to be people playing golf. I did check on Google yesterday, and I thought it didn't open till 11 o'clock. So I thought, right, I can get up, get packed away, and get away without anyone being around, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So I need to get up, get a bottle of water down us, try and freshen myself up because my head is banging. Oh. Yes. I'll bring you back in a second, guys, once I've drained the old lizard, the old Eddie Lizard, if you know what I'm talking about. Matron, it's the glove of self-love. There you go, guys, that's me all packed away. I'm just talking quietly because of some golfers teeing off up there. This is where I was sitting chilling. That's where I had the tent, down there. Baghdad is ready to put on me old macaroni. Bin Diesel there with all my shite. I think I'm going to try and squeeze me Bin Diesel in the top of my bag if I can, just so I've got both hands free, because I'm going to have to make a move for it in a Winnie Mandela. And some of these golfers can get really funny. The old guys can be really touchy when you've been camping. Not camping, just when you're on their golf course, when you shouldn't be on. Obviously, I'm camping. So, yeah, I want to keep both my hands free. Not that anything's going to happen or anything like that, but you know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. I'm going to let them get past. I think there might be one more to tee off. I think there's a group of them. And then we'll look at making a move for it. Oh, God. Come on then, folks. Let's see if we can get out without getting spotted. Like I say, that's where they tee off from up there. So I think they come walking from the last hole round there over to there. So I've got to basically walk past. I could be walking straight into people. Let's just slowly go up this bit here. Shit. Some bloke coming. Let's hide over here, guys, if I can. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God.
I was just about to make a move for it. Past where people tee off. And I could see people coming towards us, so right. I'll bring you back in a few seconds. Right, that's them going down there. Hopefully there was no one right behind them and we can get out of Dodge City. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, no one around. Let's go, guys. Proper sketchy this, like, but it's not as bad when you're leaving. It's always worse when you're first coming in. I think this is where I came in. It is through there. Right, I'll bring you back when I've gotten over the fence. So there we go, folks. We are outside of the golf course. We've got a 10-minute walk back to the Blockmobile, and that's another successful stealth camp completed. You better believe it is. So there we go, my fandingos. That's it. That's the end of this week's stealth camping video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a great time as usual. You know what I'm talking about. A little bit exciting there. An exciting way to leave a stealth camp. Dodging the golfers. And I tell you what it's done. It's got rid of me hangover. I got up and I felt a bit rough. I had a bad head. Totally gone now. I've had a bottle of water. A couple of biscuits. Trying to escape the golf course without getting busted blood vessels. And the hangover has totally gone. Yes. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. It really does. It really does help the channel. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday night for my next wild camp, and next Friday. A pube in my throat. Ow. Next Friday for another takeaway review. That's it then, guys. I really appreciate everyone watching. You better believe I do, Mandingos, and I'll see you on the next one. Right.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.